You graduated. Congratulations. The cap, the gown, the pictures, the applause. It feels good. And it should. You earned it. But here's what they didn't tell you during that ceremony. Life doesn't slow down just because you walked across that stage. In fact, for many people, it's where the pressure really starts. This isn't to scare you, it's to wake you up. Because what you do next, in the weeks, months, and year after graduation, might determine your future more than any test or class ever did right now. You're standing at a crossroads. You're no longer a child, but you're not quite an adult either. You've got freedom, but not necessarily direction. Time, but not always a plan. And that's dangerous, because if you don't move forward with intention, you might drift in the wrong direction without even knowing it. Let me say it plainly. Most people don't mess up their lives because they're dumb. They mess it up because they wait too long to get serious. They fall into comfort. They fall into comparison. They waste months, sometimes years, waiting for motivation to knock on their door. Graduation isn't a finish line, it's the starting block. And now the race is yours to run. So what's next? College, trade school, starting a business, getting a job, moving out, taking a gap year with a plan? Whatever it is, pick something. The worst thing you can do right now is nothing. Being stuck doesn't feel like failure right away. But over time, it starts to eat away at your confidence. You stop believing in yourself before you even try. Here's the truth. Most people figure out their passion by doing, not by waiting for some magical aha moment. Action creates clarity. Motion leads to purpose. Pick a direction. Go. You can always adjust. You should be proud. Graduation is a big deal, especially if you made it through challenges most people didn't see, like family problems, anxiety, money issues, or just self-doubt. But don't let that celebration become a cage. Some people spend 2 years living in the past, reposting prom photos, high school throwbacks, or talking about what we used to do. Meanwhile, life has already moved on, and they're still standing at the party. Celebrate the moment. Just don't stay stuck in it. Want real wisdom? Ask someone who's 5 or 10 years ahead of you. What do you regret most after graduating? I wish I saved money. I should have started earlier. I cared too much about what people thought. I wasted time chasing trends instead of building something real. That's not just advice. That's free game. You don't have to learn everything the hard way. Success leaves clues, if you're willing to pay attention. College isn't the only way. Neither is a job or starting a business. You have to find what works for you, not just what looks good on social media or sounds good to your relatives. Because here's the trap. Some people follow the path that pleases others and spend years miserable in a life that isn't even theirs. You don't need to look successful to be successful. You just need to move with purpose, build with patience, and keep showing up when no one's watching. Forget impressing people who won't even be in your life in 5 years. Do what builds your future. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. No one expects that, not really. But you do need to take the next step. It doesn't matter how small, just start. Apply for the job, research that program, learn a skill, ask for advice, take the class, shadow someone, volunteer. Do something, because time moves fast, and you'll blink and be 25 wondering where it all went. The world doesn't wait, and life doesn't pause. So don't sit around waiting for the perfect plan. Start building your plan now. This is your wake-up call, not to stress you, but to ground you, not to scare you, but to prepare you. Graduation is a milestone, but it's not your masterpiece. That's still being written, with every decision you make from here on out. So, now what? You choose. You act, you grow, you learn, and if you get stuck, come back here, because we're building a future together. If this helped you, share it with someone who just graduated and needs to hear it. And remember, avoiding regret starts with doing the hard things early. Welcome to the real world. Let's make it count.